Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to be showing you the Ripples Adventure Park in Munnar. This video is going to be a complete coverage including all the adventure activities and its pricing, so stay tuned. So now we are inside the Ripples Adventure Park and let me tell you the different types of ziplines available here. So there are three types of ziplines. The first one is a classical waterfall zipline. You glide on top of the Ripples waterfall. It has a very scenic view and it is 500 per person just to do this. You get dropped off at a location from where you walk a small distance to the roller coaster zipline. The roller coaster zipline does not have any view, but it is really adventurous and thrilling. It twists and turns mid-air just like a roller coaster and it goes through the forest. This is not included in the 500 rupees package. So the final one, after walking a bit of a distance, you come across this chair zipline which gets you back to the entrance. It is a dual zipline, so you have to have two people for this zipline or else they'll most probably pair you with a stranger. This zipline brings you back to the entrance from where you can leave this adventure park. And that's it. If you wanted to do all three of these ziplines, you have to pay 1000 rupees per person, which looks like a good deal for me. It is quite affordable. If you just wanted to do the first zipline, it is 500 per person. So now we are already here at the first zipline, which is the classic waterfall zipline, and we already have all our safety harnesses on. So first let me just show you a third person POV of how the zipline looks, and let me show you how the zipline actually feels from a first person POV after this. So now we are trying the zipline for ourselves, a bit of safety instructions by the staff, and off we go. Actually the river is quite dried up because there has not been rains for the past few months. If there were rains in the past few days or the past few months relatively, there would be a lot of water flowing through this river and it would be a spectacular view. Couldn't really blame this view, but the view would have been even more better if there was water flowing in that river. So now we have completed our first zipline and we are off to our second zipline, which is the roller coaster zipline. So on your way to the next zipline, you have some amazing views of the river and the waterfall. You can visit the waterfall itself and spend some quality time there. You can also click some very nice pictures. So the next zipline which you're going to belongs to a private ownership called as Rainbow Adventures. So here we had the board of the roller coaster zipline, which is the longest in India. It is 1.5 kilometers long as said by the staff. So here you can see a view of the waterfall. You can click some nice pictures here, but swimming is strictly prohibited. So just a short walk later, you can reach the roller coaster zipline. So now we are here at the location. There's going to be a toy train, as you could see, which is going to take us up to the roller coaster zipline. This toy train actually moves at a very slow pace. Doesn't really have a driver and travels both way. So now we have boarded the toy train and it is taking us to the spot from where the Rainbow's Adventure roller coaster zipline is operated from. So you could visibly see how slow it is. After what felt like a very long ride, we finally reached the spot. As of the first zipline, I am going to show you a third-person point of view in the first clipping, and I am going to show you how it actually feels in the second clipping. Unlike the first zipline, you need not hold on to the harness. You could just sit back and relax in the zipline. For your safety, you can actually hold a bar which is given to you, more of like a handle for your balance. So as you could see, the zipline goes right through the forest. The zipline is actually included in your package if you had opted for the 1000 rupee package. If you had opted for only the first one, which is the 500 rupee package, insisting you once again, this is not included. It doesn't belong to Ripple's Adventures, it belongs to a private ownership called as Rainbow Adventures. They also have a website which I have pinned in my description. They have this partnership of having this whole package, all three ziplines included for 1000 rupees. Not really sure of what is the pricing for this zipline alone. I guess that is not possible because to commute to this place, you need to take off the first zipline. So here is some instructions by the safety instructor. So here's the third person POV. So hope you understood my descriptions on how this zipline actually works. Let me show you a first person POV of how it feels like to be in this zipline. So now we have got all our harnesses on. There is not actually much of harness, you just have a seat belt. You are seated in a comfortable seat and you are given a seat belt which you have to wear, or the staff will help you wear it. Actually, you are required to hold both your hands onto the handle for balance. So I have fixed my GoPro inside the seat belt, which obviously is at my own risk. So this zipline isn't just thrilling but is also extremely dangerous, because if you just spread your legs out, there is a high possibility that you will bang it into one of the trees and you might suffer an injury because of it. The staff here, however, warn you of this, and your leg is also at your own risk. No cap, but this is one of the best ziplines I have ever been on. It felt extremely adventurous and thrilling. Just look at how low it goes. If you're trying out this zipline, you will definitely feel like Tarzan from the Jungle Book movie. And this is a must-try experience. I would highly recommend it. So now we're here at the final zipline, which is the chair zipline. Unlike the first two ziplines, this is operated by a person and it is a dual zipline. So we have all our safety harnesses on, and here is the first person view of the experience. So this has the same view as the first zipline, but is not really adventurous or thrilling. It is meant for people who just want to relax and enjoy a zipline, but in a safe manner. It is highly recommended for kids and aged people, but if you are someone who is seeking thrill and adventure, this is not really for you. So now we have successfully completed all three ziplines and we are on our way back to the entrance. So this experience was actually very nice. It is worth every penny. For 2000 rupees for two people, for all three ziplines included, this is highly worth it. And the roller coaster zipline is a must-try experience. But all three ziplines are quite exhausting, and if you have any other plans for the day, make sure to take a bit of rest and continue with your plans.